Let's see if we got this right. Please tell me if you can hear me, because I think I actually had the mic muted. Well, welcome to Mega Stitches. My name is Milka, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome. I hope that you're doing fine. You're doing okay. You guys are safe. I had a long time that I didn't do any type of streaming or nothing like that. No Flosstube. And I guess this is a pretty normal thing for me. Well, people, life is busy. I'm just going to say that. But today there's just so much to show. I have like all these stuff next to me. So it's going to be a long video. So grab your coffee, grab whatever you need to grab, maybe coffee, tea, water, grab a snack. I got some Powerade right here, strawberry lemonade, and of course, because we just talk, and then our throats are very dry. But anyways, I'm so excited. I am so excited to be here. I'm so excited to kind of have an interaction with you guys. You guys make me so happy. I'm telling you, this community is beautiful. In every community, I think there's, a little bit of everything, but I really love my community. I really love it. And today, let me see. I got here what I've been stitching on. I also have plans. I have haul. Yeah, I got an FFO. So yeah, I have a little bit of everything to show, and a lot of stuff that I've actually learned in these couple days. I've been stitching a lot. You guys want to know something? I actually broke no new starts 2021. Oh my goodness, yeah, I knew I couldn't actually continue or just stitch like start anything new after StitchCon. Like that was going to be my breaking point, and it was. I am very proud of me because I lasted until August. Yeah, beginning of this month. So that's more than halfway. Give me credit. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm going to start showing you my whips, the ones that I'm working on, and plans and stuff. I learned actually that in September there is a sampler September. I didn't even know that. And that's pretty cool because I've been getting myself into a lot of samplers. So I'm going to be showing you that. All right. I'm going to start off with my 2020 pandemic sampler by Sarcy Girl. And I'm going to change the screen here so you guys can see it better. Yay! Look, I'm such a professional. Oh, all right. So I fold my fabric like this because I'm stitching this in hand. So this is my 2020 pandemic sampler. And there we go. And I don't know if I show you guys my first part, which was this part. And I only stitched the second part, which is this tree, this lady, the whole house. People, the house took me 6 days. So if you have this pattern, start working on your house because it takes forever. And I mean, to be fair, I work a lot and a lot of hours, and I'm also studying, so it's just whenever I can stitch a little bit, I will stitch. Oh, do you hear that? That is Luna, and she's my 2-year-old Australian Shepherd, and she's such a cutie. Let me see if I can show you. Maybe. Luna, come here. Come here. No? Okay. She she left. She left me. Sorry if I make you a little bit dizzy. I'm still trying to learn this whole thing. There we go. So I knew that she was going to. Oh, you can see her there, down there. Hey, Mama. This is what she's looking for. I was prepared. Do you see? I was prepared. Luna. This is a Kong. 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 This is on top of my stitching. I'm scared of it. But this is a Kong that I prepared. I froze for her. It's full of peanut butter and a treat. This is what I'm going to give her so I can actually record this video today. Yeah? Here you go. Get it. Get it. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to put it there. You take it. Oh, holy cow. All right. A little bit of a distraction right there, but it is what it is. So I started stitching on pandemic, and I am loving this. This is 2020 pandemic sampler by Sarcy Girl, and it is in a 14 count. It was a 14 count Ada, a very cheap Ada that I bought from Michael's, and I hand dye myself with some greens and some grays. Right now, of course, it's washing out. I don't know how to fix it, but it is what it is. I am usually pretty good at posting in Instagram, so you can follow me there. And you will be able to see like better the colors, because right now it's just washing out, like I said. Or maybe it's my computer, because my computer sucks. Anyways, this border is pretty interesting. Usually it's the same thing, so you learn how many stitches are already like in the trees and then the flowers, so you don't have to be looking at the pattern. So that's quite interesting. And then my third part is going to be, I think it's part number 1, if I'm not mistaken, and it's going to be up here. So it's the whole other corner. And yeah, that's what I've done. I'm telling you, it's looking good. It's looking pretty good. All right. Oh, by the way, I'm using DMC threads, and usually I put it in a floss card like this. I make the holes, I write the numbers and the symbols, so I don't have to be worrying about, oh, what number is this? I like to have it like this, in kind of like a floss drop kind of thing. It's messy. It's not for everybody, because I know some people get annoyed and get even anxiety for seeing a mess like this, but this is how I like it. So yeah, that was that. Let me start putting this in the side so I don't get so messy, because you know how it is. That's why I'm so afraid of doing it with parade, because seriously, it will be such a mess. I mean, I already show you guys on Instagram my bookshelf, and I don't even want to say the number of how many whips I have. All right. And the second thing that I worked on was, well, I call it the nutcracker. I think this is something, some sort of lore. I don't know the name of the pattern right now. Let me see. I think it says the Nutty Parade. I think that's what it is. But let me double check. I believe it's the Nutty Parade. But they are nutcrackers, and it's looking so cute. Let's see. Hold on for me, please. 1 second. Yeah, it's called the Nutty Parade. And this is from a Etsy shop that I found last year, and I was in love. Like, look at this guy. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you from the front. Oops. There. I'm trying to understand where the camera goes, but oops. There we go. Isn't that cute and adorable? It is damn adorable. And I'm actually using DMC for these. And I'm using Whisper. This is on a 32 count Belfast linen, and it's opalescent, which has those like shiny or sparkly, whatever, glitter looking fabric. And I am missing all their hair. This is hair. They have hair on the side. So I really like from this pattern that even though it has a bunch of colors, the pattern has a lot of blocky things, but it's not overwhelming, like there's some areas that have some sort of confetti, but you know me, I do full coverage pieces from Haid, and this is nothing compared to a Haid. So it's pretty cute. I want to finish it for December, but I don't know. I've been stitching one of them every 2 days. I get one done in 2 days, so it's not that difficult to finish. I'm only missing 2 more in this part and something like this, like my needle minder on the top. So that's pretty cute and exciting. It even has some beads. So you remember the people that go crazy? Look, this is my floss for it. Don't go crazy, people. It's okay. It's all good. All right. So I'll show you. This is the Whisper. This is some of it, not all of it. So we got this one. We got black. And I actually order, and these are the beads. They're petite glass beads. And they're gold. I have this white floss here so it doesn't get dirty. So I am excited to use this Whisper. This is actually my first time that I'm going to be using it. I've never used Whisper before. So I was asking in my local needle shop if, like, what type of needle do I have to use for it? And she said a 26 needle should be fine. I'm not sure, but you let me know. I mean, you guys are amazing. You have given me so many good advice, things that I've never knew. I mean, I'm using linen and fancy floss and using other stuff, even weave, because of you guys, because of Flosstube. That's why I kind of want to give back, because It gets so exciting when everybody is actually, you know, sharing their stitching and sharing their whips and doing a sal or a start along, whatever. So it's all very, very interesting. I have this one on a Ziploc bag. I don't have all my whips on fancy bags. I don't think I'll ever have fancy bags for everything. Sorry for the crinkling. And this is Winterland. And I barely worked on this. So this is the only thing that I have. It's not much. I only have this. I only stitched this kind of part of the border right here and started doing 1/1 stitching on the word Christmas. 1/1 stitching. I really don't know how Jameer does it, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about that later. But yeah, these are the materials. It has a lot of things. It has whispered. It has petite beads, because this is in a 40 count linen, and I'm stitching it 1 thread over 2 threads of fabric. We got some Kreinik. It also uses Weeks Dye Works, and this is a lovely color, lovely brown, greenish. And also it uses Gentle Arts. It's gray here. I decided that since I have a full DMC since I have like a full DMC set, I'm going to use as much DMC that I can use, right? So these are the colors. Isn't that like cute? So yes. And as I said, I don't have a picture of it, but it's called Winterland, and I do have pictures on my Instagram, so go follow me there. If you don't follow me, it's Mega Stitches 24. You can find me and follow me and say hello, comment, like, whatever you want to. Just stare at it and just watch me do crazy stuff. I like to do some updates. Sometimes, the majority of the days, I update on the stories. I don't know, it's just so I don't forget what I have to do and stuff like that. Let's see, what did I work on next? Oops, I forgot about this. Alrighty. So, since I was tired of not being able to start anything, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm seriously done. And I started a new thing. And I was inspired by Almonds M&M's or Jameer. And this is the fabric, people. Look at this beautiful fabric. This is all me. It has some pinks, some greens, some sort of tan, or maybe like a tea dye color. If you hear like some weird noises, is that Luna is sitting right next to me and she's eating her cone. So she's distracted, and at least she's not barking. But yeah, so this is a band sampler born on 18. Ooh, I forgot. Hold on a second. Here. This is the this is the sampler. It's called a band sampler born in 1604. I was like 18. I'm like, you see? And this is by Works by ABC. This is a beautiful sampler. I bought it at StitchCon and I show it on my purchases. And I actually started it 1/1. So I always start on the bottom. But look at this, people. Like, oh my goodness. And I have had some troubles with this. The first thing is I started this 1/1 with Dinky Dyes, and it's a beautiful color. These are the colors that I'm using. Let me grab the tags so you guys know the exact color. If you like this combination or you want to go buy it, because we all get enabled when we see the Flosstubes, right? So the green one is called Harvest and is by Dinky Dyes. And then the other one, the variegated one, or the most crazy variegated floss, is called oh wait. Oh, okay. I'm confused. I don't know which one it is. I think this is called Harvest and this is called Seagrass. So you go to your LNS and check it out. But these are the colors. And I've noticed that this is a 40 count that was hand dyed. I've noticed that 1/1 stitching full cross is too tight and too bulky for my liking, okay? For my liking. Because there can be people out there that like it. I don't. So I was talking to Jameer, and she said, maybe try Gloriana Tudor. Also, Michelle Bendy also recommended Gloriana Tudor. Or you can also try Verassois Surf Fine. And every store that I call didn't had the Verassois Surf Fine. She did send me a link of a store that does sell it, but I was not gonna order only one thing, you know? So that's that whip. And that was what broke my No New Starts 2021. Second thing that I started was, hold on people, and I'm going to show you the floss that I'm using. Oops. Sorry for all those noises. Oh, this is actually not floss. I don't know. This is a pattern from the Blue Flower. I'm just going to show the pattern. This was given to us in StitchCon. It says StitchCon 21, and they gave us like a little alphabet and numbers if you want to change the letters. You know, I was in the 1/1 stitching and I was like, okay, let's do this, let's try it. I like it. I like a challenge. And I had a little piece of 40 count from, you know, something that I cut, maybe a bigger piece. And I started stitching on it. Let me see if it's better here. Maybe? Okay. Ooh. This is what it is. There. It's very, very, very tiny. This is 1/1, and I am using 40 count linen. It's not dyed, and the floss, or I mean, I don't even know if to call this floss, but this is my first time using this. I had this on my stash, and it is called, from the brand is Gutermann. Gutermann. Maybe it will focus, maybe it won't. Oh well. I tried. And this is the beautiful palette. I'm using 4 colors. It's like an aqua, a purple, a peachy color, and then a yellow. So yeah, that's what I'm trying. And I really like this. It doesn't feel like cotton. I think this is, I don't think, I know so. This is polyester and is very fine. I've bought it at Joann's, and the excess look more smooth. It looks good. It just looks good and flat. I really like it, and I'm not fighting the fabric, which that was my problem with the dinky dyes on 40 count over dyed. And I'm not blaming like the brand, okay, because I was just testing. I just grab a color that I liked and testing it. It's just too bulky for me. I bet that it's going to look beautiful over 2, which I might just do this same pattern twice over 2. Who knows? And put it next to each other. One tiny one and the regular size. I might do that. Let me put this over here where it belongs. Alrighty, so that was the tiny stitching that I have. And I have to put everything back because if I don't, believe me, it will be such a mess. Alright. I started a third new thing. And this is, where is it? I'm telling you, I was not prepared. I'm sorry for that. This is the Engravers chart by Liz Matthews. There. Going back to, and I love this pattern. I am not going to finish it like she finished it. I am going to be doing something a little bit different if I can. When I saw this, it reminded me like a scroll rod, like those Bible scroll rods from ages ago. That's what it reminds me. So I will be probably doing that and just closing it up and looking like it's an antique scroll rod of the prophecies or whatever. But I just wanted to save it for in the future, like to be passed on as an heirloom. So yeah, and I started this yesterday, and this is what I got. I'm stitching it on a platinum 40 count linen. The designer is called, it's hard with names, but the designer is called Fleur de Paris. Fleur. So it's Fleur, I think. And this is a big piece, people. This is a big piece. I love the color of the linen. I love how the weave is. It's looking so pretty. And I am just using DMC 3371. like she recommended. I actually thought about using one dark brown too, and I think for the small, you know, I didn't want anything variegated, because my idea for this was, okay, if in the future there's somebody that wants to do some lettering or do a verse or a poem, they can just grab this, open it up, and see clearly the stitches and how many stitches are in each alphabet, you know, each letter. I didn't want it to get confusing. And I have this beautiful needle minder by Garen Toten Bags. They gave us to us in StitchCon. And I also have this I don't really know the name of this exactly, but I know what is the use for. You just put it on the corner of your fabric and you can select how much border you want. Either 2 border inch, or a 2.5 or a 3. Is what very, very beautiful finishing. And I like it because it has these holes right here to put your floss. And it's very smooth. It doesn't fray my DMC. So yeah, I bought it at StitchCon. This was in Keepsakes or in the annex. I don't really remember. And this needle minder, I actually already have it in my stash. You've probably seen it. And it was like a pendant that I bought at Joann's and sticked a needle minder on it. It has a little bee. Do you see it? So cute. So what I'm thinking is to finish this in like page by page. First page, so I don't have to be moving the hoop all around. I started actually stitching it in hand, and it was okay until I got to these letters. Oh, I have more here. Until I got to these letters, and then it just felt, because it was more crowded, it just felt that the stitches were moving. They were not like perfect. And I don't know, I wanted to be perfect this time. So I'm using this hoop. This is such a nice hoop that I got in the Tinsmith wife LNS in Texas. Alrighty. Let me grab something to drink. What else? I have so much. You know what? Let me show you now. Let's see. Let me show you now. Oops, that was not the screen. Why do I do that? I'm going crazy here. I'm going to show you now the kits that I've been putting together. Is that a good idea? I think so. So this bag is by Barbara Johns, and she has a little sticker said made with love, and it's quilted. I love it because it's so steady, and the vinyl, the Lord. I gotta figure out. The vinyl is so steady, it's strong vinyl, so I really like it. And here, I just love it. I had everything hidden because I was like, I can't start anything, so I'm just gonna hid all my stash in a closet and not remember anything, but I grabbed some stuff. This is this pattern is Beef Farm, and this is by Artful Offerings. Beef Farm. And look where I'm going to do this, people. Please tell me that you don't love it. It's gonna be so good. And maybe this thing is washing out, but it's just gonna look beautiful. I mean, seriously. What do you think? Yeah, right? And I think it says Burke Strike or Burke Higher Hive. It's a 28 count. And for the looks of it is even weave, and it's printed because in the back side there's nothing. I got my cicada needle minder to use it. And I got my floss together because I am very organized, clearly. Okay, I put the numbers, but I haven't put the symbols. These are the colors. And this is holding it by, look at this. Look at this. This is adorable. Isn't it? It is cute. So that's my first plan, I guess, or something that I have ready to start it. And I will start it whenever I can, whenever I get the urge, is ready. Maybe some of you will join me in some sort of bee stitch along. I don't know. So that's that. The second one is being, okay, there we go. I forget, okay? Sorry for this mess. I have to get used to the changes of camera and looks and whatever. This is being held in bag also by Barbara Johns. She doesn't have an Etsy store. She just have Instagram, and you can find her there and ask her what she have. It's also quilted on the back, so it's very steady, and as I said, I really like it. And I have, well, first of all, I have this project, which is called Sit and Stitch by the Little House Needleworks. I got this fabric for it. It's a linen that I got from this is, let's see, this is a 30 count linen, and it says hand dyed fabrics by Stephanie. So this is what I got at my LNS. It's I don't know how many they were. It looks like they were 5 colors, and I took this one for this pattern. This pattern is so beautiful and so nice. It says, by the ocean on this by the ocean on the beach, under stars and cannot reach. I can't read. I'm gonna start again. By the ocean on the beach, under stars I cannot reach. In a car and on a plane, also on a railway train. I can stitch most anywhere, but really love my easy chair. Don't you think that's so true? I can stitch anywhere, but I love my comfortable chair, my comfortable stitching spot. So it's beautiful. I like it. And these are the call for flosses. And I'm using Classic Colorworks. Isn't this beautiful? Has some grays, some pinks, and this color. I think this is gonna be fine because it's for the houses and it has stuff around it, like right here for these houses. Then, okay, that's that. Let's put it to the side. I have another one, another project living here. This is called Elena Alves 1895, and this is a Spanish sampler. And what captured me from this sampler was the letters. These letters. These are my favorite. And it has here in Spanish, hecho por Elena Val, y luego, and then they say, año del 1895. So it says, done by this Elena Ball, and then it tells her the year that she made it. So that's there. It reminds me school. I remember doing these type of letters in school when I was younger. And this is the linen that I got, to say 40 count sandstone, and it's such a beautiful color. I got it at the Tinsmith wife Helena's, and the floss that I selected was a fancy floss. Oh, I was missing one color for the sit and stitch one. This is the floss that I selected. And there's a lot of cute things here, okay? First of all, there's a needle minder. This needle minder was made to support an organization of people with Alzheimer. And I have it there. And then this floss drop is like this because I just put it so it can hold my needle minder. And then this floss drop was given to us when we hold anything in the annex. And it says berries, and it has strawberries, which is so cute. And it has a strawberry here. It has a bee. I mean, this is like the cutest of the cutest. It has a butterfly charm. And the silk that I'm using is an MPI 503. It's a beautiful bread. And Luna just found a toy. Mama, come here, Mama. Come here. Just a second. Come here. Gimme. Alright. Sorry for that, but she was going to start playing with a squeaky toy. So yeah, this is the colors that I'm using. It's an MPI, or a needlepoint silk 503 and the lot is 09. I've never used this before. This is gonna be my first time using it, and I think it's gonna be amazing. Don't you think? I think so. I also learned that it's not good. I learned by watching Brenda and the cereal starter that it's not good to put your silks in a floss drop like this. I just made a hold to this and made it a floss drop. It's not good. It apparently makes it fussy, so I'm going to be taking that out of there and putting it on a little snack Ziploc bag like this. You always learn something new, and more when you barely have experience of stitching. Like, you guys are amazing. I mean, you guys learn. Yeah, you guys know so much. So much. And I learn each single time from you, because you guys are experts, I'm telling you. I know you want to go play and do all your stuff, but Mama is recording a Flosstube live video kind of thing, so I mean, it is what it is. Gotta suck it up for a couple hours. Because at the pace that I'm going, I think that's what it's gonna be. A couple hours. Where I'm going to put this. Oh well. I already showed that one. I have another one. I have this bag, again by Barbara Johns. Quilted. Beautiful. Amazing. The inside fabric, the beautiful. I just love how steady this bag is. That's what I love. And you see all this? This is like eye candy for a lot of us. I've never used NPI, people, and this is actually the first time that I'm going to start using the NPIs when I start these projects. Okay. I am so excited for this project that I'm going to show you next. All right. I'm going to show you this fabric first. Oh, man, I don't want it to wash out. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Does it wash out? It does! I really, really need you to see this color, because this is not some plain, no? Yes? I don't know if you guys can still see it. Oh, well. This is called Brown Sugar, and it's a linen. It's a 46 count linen by Fiber on a Whim. And I just love it. I love it. It washes out with the lights, so I had to turn the lights off. I bought this color at Keepsakes. I like called and told, hey, I need a fabric that looks beautiful, and I need to do it as tinier as I can because this project is big, and I want to do it all in all the fancy floss. And this is all I got. Isn't this exciting? Isn't this beautiful? And I'm going to show you what is this for. They're all MPIs. I was missing one that they didn't have, and I bought it from somewhere else. This is for La Danza Ancestral. This is a Mexican sampler, and it's inspired in the Mexican textiles. And this was a sampler that was it's a reproduction. And I was very, very curious because I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know anything. I looked up the address, as I said in my last Flosstube video. I looked up the address. I looked up the phone number, the website, everything. And apparently this designer disappeared for the existence of the world. Like, seriously. I just couldn't contact the designer. and I wanted to. The reason why I wanted to was because I wanted to know why did she design this round area here where they are actually dancing. It has little men that are dancing in a certain way and doing some, yeah. It reminds me of Avatar and the Dance of the Dragons and all that good stuff. I love Avatar, if you do too. Some people say that I'm a little bit nerdy, but I don't really see it. I just love things like that. Anyways, I found out that the designer decided to stop selling or stop doing any type of cross stitch business. And the reason why I got a hold of her through text message, and the reason why it was because she was being copyrighted. That is so sad. That's such a sad thing to hear. She has awesome things. I love it. I am impressed. When I saw it at Keepsakes, when I saw this stitch, the model that they have at Keepsakes, I was, she's whining. I was just impressed. And I was like, I can't stop watching it. I need it. But I couldn't know anything about the history of it. And I like to, things like this, I like to know the history behind it. Oh well, she bought it, I think she bought it in Europe. I don't remember right now. And she bought a bunch of samplers and she reproduced it. She even told me that she has more, that if I want to buy some, she can sell it. So she has paper patterns, but she's not doing business anymore. She just have some in her stash that were left over. So this is something that I am waiting for. Jameer, yes, Jameer, are you listening to this, Flosstube? I am waiting for you. So come on, rapidito, muévete. Move it. We both got this together. This is like one of my StitchCon projects that you buy and you stitch with other people. This is the one. So I'm waiting for her to get either her silks, or Jameer told me that she might dye. I don't know what she's gonna do, but I'm waiting for you, Jameer, okay? That's that. It's called La Danza Ancestral, or the dance of the ancestors. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take a break because it looks like Luna needs to go potty. And I'll be back, okay? Alrighty. All right, now you can hear me. I'm telling you, I gotta get used to this thing. I was talking with the muted mic. I said, welcome back. Luna's taken care of, and I'm gonna keep showing you or sharing with you my plans. I forgot to tell you, I'm going to be using this floss ring, and it's called Mushroom Thread Keep because it has a cute little mushroom right there. She shouldn't be whining. I don't know why. And it's by an Etsy store. Oh, slash Flosstube from the Cricklewood Crossing. It's new to me. That's for the La Danza Ancestral. And I'm using this other one, same brand, but it's a little rooster chicken. I don't know. It's cute. For this one, for Come to the Garden. So this is Come to the Garden by Teresa Colgert. You guys already know her because she's amazing. And this is the pattern. Look at this. It says, come to the garden, thy senses shall be overjoyed. That's so true. I'm a person that I don't start anything that I don't feel connected to, and I feel connected a lot to the earth and to plants and to the moon and the sun and stuff like that. I'm very drawn to nature, and even nature colors. Those are my favorites. I love the beaches, the ocean, that's me. Anyways, I hand dye this fabric. Put this here. I hand dye this fabric. I had this 40 count linen. I even had it in another project, and it's very, very light hand dyed by me, like I said, with a tan, and also I think I put some caramel there. It's very subtle. I didn't want to go for a crazy thing. I even was thinking about doing it just white, but people were like, just dye it. And I'm like, okay. I have all the colors. I have the red dyes. And I'm using for this classic all the Call for colors. Classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works. I pull out the DMCs that I had already cut, and some in skeined in skein. So this is Gentle Arts. And I am telling you, look how beautiful these colors are. Michelle Bendy asked, who's your favorite goddess? And I was like, yeah, Gaia, the earth goddess, of course. So that's my plan for Come to the Garden. I'm prepared, people. I am prepared. So, as I said, I just need to get that little urge of I want to start it, and I want to start it. Or maybe if someone wants to join me and say, let's start it together, I will be more happy to do that, even though I don't need to start it. But if someone joins me, I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I gotta search the ends for that. And I don't have many project bags, but I wanted to, it doesn't have anything to do with patriotic, but it was the biggest bag that I have, and I just put it in there for whenever I am ready. So those are my immediate projects that are fully kitted. I do have some other stuff that I want to show that I'm putting slowly together, and maybe you can help me with floss choices or anything like that, because I don't have everything yet. I know there's a sale going on for the butterfly cloche by Hello but from Liz Matthews, and I love it. It's butterflies, it's beautiful, and I'm planning on stitching it in 40 count linen too. I'll probably dye myself. As I said, I have a lot of red dye, and I don't have like enough money to be spending right now in hand dye fabrics when I can dye myself, you know. They're a little bit more expensive and budget is tight. I know many of you can relate. But, oh, you know what? Before I start that, because that's actually a long thing, I have an FFO and I'm about to show you. You probably don't know what is this. There we go. I survived StitchCon 2021 and brought. And it's a cicada. This took me a day. Not even a whole day. Like I literally came from work, sat down, and I was like, okay, let me just finish. This is such a small stitch, and I didn't know how to FFO it. And this sort of thing is to kill bugs, like, you know. And it was so fluffy that I didn't want to put any like nothing like heavy on it. So I just did a stitch all over it, around it, and put some backing, and that's it. Interfacing. That's what it is. And that's it. Isn't that cute? It's a memory. I love memories. And I bet you all do. Alrighty, let's see. Let me put this right here. Okay, so I have plans with this project, with this pattern, but I'm not sure yet. This is a 32 count linen, and I'm trying to use my stash. I found this set of Petites, cotton Petites palettes, and this is silky 12 weight. These are the colors, and this was in my LNS, and it was in a patriotic, I think it was last year around July, for the patriotic patterns that they had in a table, and I just grabbed it. I didn't even grab a pattern for it, but I think it will work pretty well with these colors. I might have to replace the green because I see that this green is actually a little bit more darker than what I have here, and I don't know what fabric to use for this. So we got this color or that color, or I don't think I'm gonna use those darks, like grayish, or the green. Maybe. No, it's either this one or that one. What do you think? Option number 1 or option number 2? Let me know in the comments. So this is one of my plans. I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but I'm putting stuff together so I have like already, things put together and I don't have to worry about it. Start from 0. Alrighty. I had this linen that I needed for another garden sampler, and it's just a creamy color, creamy 40 count linen. It's beautiful. I love it. And some fussy stuff. This is actually part of my haul. I was missing these colors for either for the Come to the Garden or I don't know, something else. I have it written down. Got some Whisper that I was missing for the Nutcrackers, and this is the Fussy Stuff FC32. Is to make the little round things that we hang in Christmas all the time. Also, this is part of the hair of those Nutcrackers. Oh, it is raining! Oh my God! This actually looks like a storm back here. I don't know if you can see the trees moving. So I was recommended to get Tudor silk, and I did get it in red. It is so strange. It looks like very like I don't even know how to explain, but it looks like it is winded. Like I don't know. I've never used it. This color is called Candy Apple. It's a number 237 red. It's from Gloriana. It's beautiful. I needed this MPI. And I'm gonna try these beading needles. These are long beading needles by Tulip. And I don't know how they will work. This is for the 101 stitching on tiny counts, like 40 counts and stuff like that. That was basically my haul. Alrighty. And this was from the Tinsmith wife. Alright. I'm going to show you other big plans, okay? And these are stuff that I'm not gonna start probably in the immediate future because I still haven't put the floss together. I got this at Needleworks. Oh Lord, I totally forgot the name of it. This big event that we do in Nashville twice a year. You guys know what it is. This is Keys to Happiness. I never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket. I love the saying. Like, that's so true. And it is storming. The fabric that I'll be using is this color. It's like a 37 count. For that, I don't have no floss for that. And then I got the Dutch sampler from Liz Matthews, and I'm gonna be using this color. It's like more brownish. And I know this is a 30. Let's see. Didn't want to take it out of the package. Oops. Yeah, 36 count linen. Bird Cage is the color by Xjude Designs. Beautiful linen. And this is for that Dutch sampler that Liz released in Needlework Expo. Something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let me see. I don't want to get it all confused. Let me show you. Yep, it is definitely raining. This is a fabric from Mystic Fabrics. It's called Sea Glass. It's a 32 count linen. Hold on. I forgot I had this open. Oh, no. And I have something close to that can be damaged. And I don't know about this. Okay? I'm gonna take it out so you can see. And you tell me your opinion. It's a beautiful fabric. I love it. put it like that. I don't know if I should use this fabric for this. I'm going to show you all the materials that I have. Have some dinky dyes, Mill Hill, and I've been slowly putting this together, of course, since last year. Some acrylic, and the pattern for this, it is this. It's called the Arctic Ocean Mermaid. Yes, yes, and more yes. Let me see if I can show better there. I think so. Look at this, people. Her hair is white. That's why you can barely see it. And has some dolphins. Look, beautiful blues and purples. I love it. And she's wavy. She's not skinny. We are not all skinny. I love it. So that's part of my plan. I have not pulled the DMCs and other stuff, but these are like the fancy stuff that it has. What do you think? Think this fabric should be good? The pattern shows like a more purplish fabric, and right here on the top there's a lot of blue beads, so I'm not sure if I should use this because I doubted that this is going to show up in this fabric. So let me know. Let me know. You guys know more than I do when choosing beautiful things. And if you have this pattern, let me know so we can start it together. I am getting obsessed of doing start alongs. I always heard about sales and stitch along, but I kind of liking the idea of start along now. I've been like watching so many Flosstube, so many people that are out there or new Flosstubers, and you guys have been wonderful with the under 1,000 subscribers, or there's a hashtag is going on, under 1,000 subs, and it's just amazing because I just go and watch them, and if I like them I follow them, and if I don't, I mean, if it's not my jam, it is what it is. Okay. Ooh, sorry for the crinkling. Okay. I got this fabric in a Friday night, something like that. You know, maybe Stitch Me. And it is a 40 count linen. And I'm thinking to use it in this pattern. It's called Heirloom Lace, and it's by Works by ABC. And the colors that she used was like a fancy silk from somebody else, and I'm not doing that. She says she used a whole almost 3 hanks or 2 hanks of some color. Let's see. She almost used 2 full hanks of Floach? I don't know. She also uses another color, which is DMC 712. And when I put it against this fabric, it's more like a cream color. And I'm not sure if I feel like I love it. I was thinking about more like a white color, maybe 3685 or 38 something. The last color of the DMCs. It's like a cream, but not like 712. So yeah, that's that. Oh, and this is also part of my haul. This was the Jameer's skin collection. Most of you have been seeing, and I love it. I just love it. And the way that they come, these tiny little buns. And I was thinking to use the skin conversion for her and instead replace it with her silks instead of using whatever she recommended. I think she recommended BMC floss. So that's an idea. I mean, I think it would be great. And guys, I think I'm not missing anything else. I'm sorry if I took forever, because I know I did. But you know, when you take forever or take a long time to actually create a Flosstube and take like a month or month and a half, I said I was going to come here every 2 weeks and I did not do that. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on and I have to come here when I'm feeling it, because if not, I mean, who wants to be here with a person that doesn't want to be doing something? Like, we all do this for fun. Well, at least I do it for fun. And because you guys all inspire me with all the beautiful projects and amazing projects that I see out there in Flosstube, inspire me to put stuff together, to use like, I don't know, fancy floss. Like, I've never used MPI. I'm using MPI. I feel like fancy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm so happy. And how I feel when I'm stitching something and I kind of finish it almost and it's looking like something tangible, like the pattern, you know, I'm like, wow, I did this. And this is gonna stay in my home until I die. And it's gonna be passed along. So, I don't know. This is it, people. I hope to see you next time. Sending you muchísimos besos and very good vibes. Have a good weekend and leave a comment, subscribe, you know, regular things. And I ask for many suggestions. If you have any suggestions, like for example, for this fabric, what color of floss should I use? It's only one color. So yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Ciao!